that, but
no, right. No, I was thinking about that. It makes sense now. I was like, oh shit, you're right. Speaking.
Anyway, let's move on.
Speaking of development hell, Final Fantasy VII Remake. We've not heard of anything from this game. Shut up for there. In a long time. For those listening in the podcast, he's giving me shit for putting in dev hell, not development hell. So yeah. Anyways, so we haven't heard of anything of this game in a long time, and we're kind of wondering as far as like how, oh shit, you're right. God damn it, I misspelled it. My bad.
Josh, I'm 100% with you on that. Like, when Anthony's done reading the article, like, I will say the exact same thing.
Yeah. Anyway, so we haven't heard anything from this game in a long time, and we were kind of wondering what exactly is the state of it. Like, at some point, the company that was working on it, Square Enix says, like, no, you guys are off. We're gonna handle it from now on. So, this was reported off of Silicon Era, written by Sato. Final Fantasy VII Remake progress shared in a new job listing for core members. Square Enix recently put up a new job listing seeking level planners for Final Fantasy VII Remake. The recruitment message has info on its requirements and a progress update on the game's development. Here are the highlights of the job listing from Square Enix. A major project of fully remaking Final Fantasy VII on PlayStation 4. Can work in the best development environment. I doubt that. Gain experience in a flat organization. Use your talents to your heart's content. Recruiting core members for the project. Working a big title for a chance to help your career. Enjoy flexibility with discrepancy work system and good benefits. And it kind of went on to describe this more. So basically, from the sounds of things, like, this game is nowhere like off of just the trailer. Apparently, like, there was a build of it. I know there was a build of it. They showed screenshots. They showed like the beginning part of the game, but they, from what I've heard and from this, is definitely telling like, okay, this game is now in development hell situation, and it sounded like they are needing a whole lot of help to get this game off the ground. So we're not going to see this game in a long time, if it makes it out, that is.
There was writing on the wall of this happening, like, a long time ago. Back when, like, they showed off a demo for it.
Oh, yeah.
But it was like, this is all we have. And I was like, oh, that's awful. That's not good. This game is never going to happen.
Remember when they said that it's going to be episodic? Like, that was the whole entire plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this goes back to the same thing with, like, Shenmue. Like, you're all expecting this game quickly, and you're all going to forget about it, like, before it comes out. So, just, like, I don't know. But I think also, like, the biggest problem with something like Final Fantasy VII being remade is that it has such a stigma of being, like, one of the greatest games of all time, that the second people heard about it, people wanted it. And instead of Sony, I almost said Sony. Instead of Square Enix just kind of making it happen and then announcing it when it was close to being released, they announced it early to, like, test the waters to see how well it was going to be received. And I'm like, that's bad. That's a bad idea. That's not a good idea. That's a bad idea.
Yeah.
And clearly it's showing now. So
it definitely is. It's I'm not sure if you want to blame Sony or if you want to blame Square Enix, because, like, this all started with that tech demo.
It also has nothing to do with Sony. So,
right.
No, I didn't mean to say Sony.
Right. No, it's it was shown it was shown as a tech demo at Sony's PS3 press conference long ago. It was for, like, they showed off Cloud just as a tech demo. It turns like, look how, you know, awesome this looks. You know, what could be what, you know, Cloud would look in this system. And ever since then, people, like, been dying for a remake of Final Fantasy VII in some way, an HD remake of any kind. And you know, whether you want to give it to the fans that it was them to blame for it, or continuously, like, egged on, like, hey, this thing hovering over Square Enix for the longest time. That's kind of where it all started.
I'm gonna be that asshole, and I blame the fan. Like, we've seen time and time again, Anthony, doing the show, that fans have an impact that they don't realize they have. And generally speaking, fan bases are terrible. For various reasons. And in this case, I feel like if the fans had just shut the fuck up and moved on with their lives, and Square Enix wanted to make a remake of 7, it wouldn't be in the situation that it is now.
Yeah. They were pressured into it. I think, I won't say pressured into it, but there's definitely something that's been hanging over their heads. And here's the thing, though, like if you were Square Enix and you were consistently being bombarded by people that are, hey, where is it, or can we have it? Like at some point, like it's, I would get tired of it. It's like, all right, fine, we'll make one. You're not gonna like it though, or you may or may not like it, so so you don't have to bother us ever again. And it could be that situation where they grew tired of it, or it could be the fact that the situation at hand. Maybe Square Enix is like, maybe we should make it just because we could, it might be very very profitable in the long haul. Profitable. Yeah, cannot talk today. But it's yet to be seen, and seeing that this is right now in as far as like where it's at right now, and we won't see this game for a very long time. Now, where it may end up being later down the road, will there still be hype for it? I don't know exactly if there is. I want to side on the caution of yes, but at the same time, I feel like they definitely put themselves in a situation where they didn't have to do this, but they felt obligated because of what they did years and years ago at the PS3 press conference.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, that was supposed to be a tech demo, a fun little tech demo for the power of the PS3.
Mm-hmm.
Not is it going to be a thing? But what do fans do? They speculate and speculate and speculate until it becomes fact into their mind, and then get mad at The Last Jedi because it's the way they thought. Sorry, that was that. I don't know where it came from. That's why I blame the fans. Like, it's insane to me that people in the entertainment medium can't just do and make what they want anymore. They have to fucking pander to these fucking children that are adults because they go, I want my thing the exact way that I want my thing. It's bullshit. It's nonsense. I hate it. I hate that they do that.
Right.
But I guess at the end of the day, there's nothing that you and I can do except bitch on this podcast, because fans are going to do what they do. They're going to be shitlords. They're going to be assholes. I mean, I can't blame McDonald's for fucking making Szechuan sauce with the outcry, because Dan Harmon and Justin Roiland wanted to make a fucking passing joke in the beginning of the last season.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the list goes on and on, Anthony, of fans just being awful fucking people.
Yeah.
And as much as I'm a fan of things, I cannot get behind fandom. Hey, My Hero Academia is a great anime about superpowered kids learning to be heroes. Oh, you wanted to make them fuck on the internet? Cool.
Well,
They're kids.
Yeah. I mean, that's the internet for you. Like, yeah, like fandoms, like they vary. Like, not all of them are bad, but like a good majority of them are. Not to say that our fans are like that in any way, Blair. But you're right. Like, there's stuff. I don't blame you for having that mind of thinking regarding this game and this issue with the company. But at the same time, like, I would say, like, not all fans. And I don't want to be that guy, but like, not all of them are bad.
I think constructive criticism is great. I think the idea of being able, like, this wall that has been broken with Twitter and Facebook and other social media platforms, to basically be able to tell your favorite creators, like, hey, I kind of didn't like that thing, and here's why, but I still respect you. That's not what's happening. That's clearly not what's happening.
Right.
It's, give me my Final Fantasy VII Remake now, or I swear to God I'm gonna stop breathing until I die. And as a creator, what do you do in that situation? You go, fuck me, I have to do it. Or what's even worse is if you know, the company that you have to work with because they're giving you money to make your thing, they go, make that thing as fast as possible, and I don't care how, because that fan over there is going to hold his breath until he dies. And you're just like, shit!
Yeah.
So it's a no-win situation for creating.
Yeah.
It really, really isn't.
Mm-hmm. It reminds me almost the same situation with Marvel's Capcom when that came out recently, last year.
Sorry, I'm giggling at the chat.
I know. And it's the same situation in some ways, but yeah, like it's again, we're not going to see this game for a long time. Like the state where the game is at, it's, you know, it seems like it's very much in dev hell, in limbo. So as far as like what
the people that I feel bad for in this situation are the devs, honestly.
Oh,
like,
I agreed. I think that, I mean, yeah, like they're in a situation where like, oh, this is looking like another what was the game the Team Ego made recently? It was
Last Guardian.
Yeah, it's a near Last Guardian situation. I kind of wonder if Sony can be very patient with this one as it was with that game. So.
You keep saying Sony, but Sony has nothing to do with this.
Oh, true. My bad. That's true. My bad. Well, they're gonna be exclusive though. Like.
No. It's slated to come to Xbox One.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.